It's Victory Monday, guys. How are we feeling? This is the first one of the 2024 season. Let me know how you guys are doing down in the comment section below. What are the vibes? 'Cause I'm excited. We are going to be dissecting Kyler Murray highlights, Marvin Harrison Jr. highlights. I'm going to show you guys just how crazy of a game this was. Man, I am excited. I am so happy that the Cardinals were able to pull this off. This is a win that I thought we should have won pretty convincingly because the Rams were very banged up, but winning 41-10 is a statement. I understand completely that I came in here with the expectations and I kind of had the vibe that it is a must-win game. It's a division opponent and we're already 0-1, losing a close one to Buffalo. We don't want kind of like that reminiscent 2023 season where we had the first 6 weeks of like, oh, the what ifs. You want to be in these games, but you want to also be the team that comes out on top. And with Kyler Murray back in action, literally, Jonathan Gannon said it himself. You're supposed to win games like these with a premier player like him. So when he's back there behind center, I am very confident we're going to win every single football game. Even the next one in week 3 against Detroit, my optimism is uplifted because we won 41-10. Completely shut down the Rams. Double team Cooper Kupp did a fantastic job of eliminating him from the game, making Matthew Stafford dink and dunk everything underneath and beat us that way. Then on top of that, the run defense was phenomenal, and with the banged up Rams offensive line, we got home. Mission accomplished. Let's go ahead and talk about some of these plays that I really love from the Cardinals game. I'm mainly going to be focusing on Kyler and Marvin. Those are kind of the two big names that we got going on, and Kyler Murray is more than likely going to win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, and Budda Baker's probably going to be in the running for NFC Defensive Player of the Week. If you guys want to see a breakdown on Budda Baker too, just like this, let me know and I will get that out to you guys as soon as possible. For the first play, Kyler Murray hits a play action. As soon as he flips his hips, he's supposed to get this out to Tip Ryman, but this is the one thing I love about Kyler Murray, is that even though there was pressure in his face and he may not have been able to get that ball out to him, he still is able to make a play with his legs. 3 people come free, you kind of see him pump fake the ball, and he just takes off and picks up like 6 to 8 yards. This is a play right here that most quarterbacks would not be able to make. A lot of people would take the sack right here because they're not as mobile as this, and Kyler Murray gets tripped up, but is still able to take it for 6+ yards. His evasiveness is one of the things that make him such an elite quarterback, and a lot of people are going to realize that under this scheme, he is going to thrive because he's able to make plays like this and bail out the offense and even bail out himself at times. I don't know what the throwing lane's looking like that, but we'll dissect that in just a second, because in this other angle, as you guys see, flips his hips, and that might be a batted ball right there. So at the end of the day, I mean, Kyler Murray is able to make the play right there, and as you guys see, that is a clear look. That is probably the hot read. Kyler instead takes it for 6 yards on the scramble, so good job on Kyler. And plus, you do see the safety 43 come down and break on the ball, so I mean, that's not even a guaranteed chunk of yards. That might be like 4 to 5 yards potentially. With heavy pressure in his face, who knows if he could even get that ball off. It doesn't really look like it. He might have been able to lob it, but again, that would also stop the impact of Tip Ryman and probably pick up a minimal gain. Then on this second play, you guys are going to see Will Hernandez pull and Michael Wilson come down and kind of chip number 8, seal him, allow Kyler to boot out of this, and he completely takes off. He obviously has some routes downfield. On the boot, everything is going out right. You guys are going to see Higgins kind of go on a corner strike. McBride hits the block and release into a flat, and Kyler Murray just has all of this open space, all of this green to make a play, and that is exactly what he does. He picks up a ton of yards right here. It's just shy of the first down, picks up about 8, and if we flip it to the other angle, I mean, it is just perfectly designed, perfectly executed. Kyler Murray gets out into open space. Love this keep. These PA boots are going to be so lethal with Kyler Murray. Allows him to throw the ball downfield, or if there's open space or open green just like this, he can just keep it, tuck it, and run. That's exactly what he did here. Picked up 8 just shy of the first down. Love this play. Then on this play right here, the Cardinals are facing 3rd and 14 with the chance to potentially get into field goal range. They're up 21-3. Kyler Murray has a lot of things underneath. The Rams are kind of giving them that. Obviously, you want to prevent everything in front of the first down. That's kind of what they're giving you, and Kyler Murray instead senses pressure, sees a lane, gets the Cardinals into field goal range. Matt Prater would then hit like a 47-yarder, I believe, which would put the Cardinals up 24-3. I'm not mad at the scramble whatsoever. He sensed pressure, didn't even want to potentially risk a strip sack, and was able to pick up a good chunk of yards. I believe he picked up 9 right here. Very solid play by him. Then for the final rush I'm going to be showing you guys today, this is probably one of my favorite because it just shows how dangerous he really is in the pocket, because Will Hernandez actually gets insanely beat, and instead of picking up a block in the back or a hold, Kyler Murray senses that, steps up, kind of gives a little eye gaze to James Conner. I don't know if that actually did something to the linebacker, but he drawed on to James Conner. So it was enough for him to pick him up, and Kyler Murray has an insanely huge lane right here. It was potentially made up in his mind that he was already going to take this thing. I mean, eyes are downfield. You're definitely going to look. There's not really a shot to take. So Kyler Murray, with 100% guaranteed a ton of yards, just scrambles this thing. Picks up a ton of green, takes a shot at the end, but signals first down, lets the crowd know everything is good. We continue marching. Love this play. I love the pocket awareness from Kyler right here. But like I said earlier, Kyler Murray can make plays that'll bail you out, and he bailed out Will Hernandez right here. And although Will Hernandez did get beat, shout out to him too for not picking up a block at the back or a hold. Those are drive killers. But now we're going to go ahead and dive into the passing game, and after this one highlight, we're going to get into some Marvin Harrison Jr., but we got to talk about that Elijah Higgins touchdown. Kyler, you are a freaking crackhead. And yeah, we're gonna talk about it because you had no business even escaping this. But Kyler Murray does what Kyler Murray does best, and that is evade people. Jared Verse, victim number 1. Number 55, victim number 2. Jared Verse, you can come get some double dip in action. You're gonna miss me again, and Kyler Murray evades all people. All 3 of those guys had no chance of getting him. Jared Verse had a clear shot, couldn't bring him down. Kyler Murray sets his feet, fires, and this is like a Steph Curry effort. I'm shooting from 35 feet on the run. He's gonna sling that thing on a rope to Elijah Higgins. Touchdown. Well, let's watch this from the other angle, because watch how this play just freaking unfolds. Jared Verse with a great move. James Conner ends up picking the shot up, and Jared Verse is one-on-one with James Conner, and he gets by. Paris Johnson slips. There's supposed to be a double team right there, and Jared Verse had a clear shot, and Kyler Murray spins back, and Jared Verse misses. Kyler Murray then resets, flips his hips, looks for somebody else, has to make another guy miss. Instead, he steps up in the pocket, makes 55 miss. Jared Verse a chance to get him dive down, has hands on him, misses again. That could have been a wrap-up tackle, but Kyler Murray, Mr. Magician Man, evades it. One of the most difficult players to bring down in the entire NFL. And like I said, look at the little flick of the wrist, the little FU, I'm shooting this thing. Fired it to Elijah Higgins, only where he gets it on a sliding touchdown catch. Like Kyler Murray, I don't even know, man. If y'all don't think this man is a top 8 quarterback in the league, I really don't know what you guys are thinking. I've always fought for Kyler Murray, as you guys know, and it's for plays like this. He had to play comfortable within the pocket. He had to do a lot of things right, clean up the attitude, but as soon as all those have come together and we are seeing that happen, his play on the field speaks for itself, and it just plays like this. Kyler, ridiculous. Then let's go ahead and talk about Marvin Harrison Jr.'s ridiculous first touchdown grab. Kyler Murray put this only where Marvin Harrison could get it. And something I really like about this is Marvin Harrison appears to just have the feel for the game. It seems like he just dragged his feet before the ball even got there, and the catch is ridiculous by itself. But the awareness to stay in bounds while also holding on to this, and this being your first touchdown catch, like the concentration, the hands, the ability to know where you are, and just the ball placement from Kyler by itself is ridiculous. Then you throw in what Marvin does, and it's just like, it's chef's kiss. I could glaze this play all day. Just look at this picture. Marvin, you are filthy. This is his first NFL touchdown catch. Like, let that sink in. Then we're talking about play 2, where Marvin Harrison Jr. one-ups what he did on the play before. Like, you would think that's almost impossible, but no. He takes it for 60 yards. Marvin Harrison, the only wide receiver on the field for this play, takes a cross-up route. He just bounces it upfield. Kyler Murray on the move, rolling out to the right, puts this on the money once again, and then Marvin Harrison Jr. makes an insane effort, jumping from the 5-yard line, extending the ball over the pylon, and making a ridiculous play. Talk about speed. You know, the one thing people were criticizing this man for on Twitter, on Instagram, on literally any social media platform was his speed. I think he's fast enough. What do you guys think? Again, this is another play that Kyler Murray could also get a ton of credit for, because this ball placement is absolutely ridiculous. Like, this whole connection of Marvin Harrison and Kyler Murray is ridiculous. There's not many quarterbacks rolling out like this that can just take the top off like that, put the ball right on the money, on the move, and then Marvin Harrison just makes the effort, like I said. Didn't fumble the ball either. Just ridiculous, Marvin. Ridiculous. Space Jam-esque. And then also real quick, I do want to go over some of the plays that did happen as well, that Kyler Murray is not afraid to target this guy, Marvin Harrison Jr., when he is one-on-one in the red zone, or just one-on-one at all. We're going to break some of these down very briefly, but do you know how nice it is to finally have a guy like this, that you could just throw it one-on-one? We haven't had this in so long. The last guy, genuinely, that I would say, hey, go throw a one-on-one ball to is Larry Fitzgerald. And yes, I'm putting a rookie up there. This is the back shoulder fade that I was talking about, that when this is perfected, it is going to be amazing. And honestly, could have been PI. He was draped all over him, but Marvin Harrison still came down with the ball. Ridiculous. Facing your own end zone at the 1-yard line, Marvin Harrison is one-on-one with Trey White, one of the best corners in the league, probably still top 20. And Marvin goes up, makes the grab, and this is what I was telling you guys about. When the back shoulder fade is going to actually work is when they have connection, when they have timing, and they're trying to pick that up, and Kyler Murray is trying to actually do that. We blew him out. These are literally live practice reps, if you really want to think about it. And he took shot after shot, but this one was complete. This would be the only one. And also, I do want to throw this play in here too, just because it's absolutely ridiculous. Kyler Murray spins away, makes a guy miss, kind of hits a little hesitation, stutter step back. Marvin Harrison bounces the route. Complete. Ridiculous. These two are insane. And here's also what I'm talking about. With the one-on-one back shoulder fade, Kyler Murray didn't really give him a chance on this one. I really wish he would have actually thrown a jump ball instead of kind of like the back shoulder fade-esque kind of thing. Throw this like a fade. Let your receiver go up and make a play, because I'm pretty confident Marvin is going to dunk on him in this situation. I don't think there's any need to really fade away from the pocket right here, Kyler. I think you just lob this up and give your receiver a chance. He's 6'4" in a one-on-one situation. I trust Marv. I know you do too, because you're taking this shot. I would like to see this get thrown more as a fade rather than the back shoulder pylon. But I mean, regardless, he threw it to open space. Not the worst thing. It is kind of a miscue, but I want to see you give a chance to your receiver. You're up 24-3. Let him go make a play and get that third tutty. Then we're going to see right here, Kyler hit a PA, and this is a little better of a place ball, but he is just off. Like, I mean, literally centimeters off. Watch this. I love everything about this, Kyler. You just have to aim that a little bit more to the right. Give him another one-on-one. Like, it is not a badly placed ball, but Marvin's probably not going to come down with that. Allow him to go up and make that play, but we're getting closer. This is what you love to see. We have a 6'4" receiver you could throw one-on-one jump balls to. At the end of the day, I'm ecstatic. They're going to hit on a lot more of these in the future. When they get this down, it's gonna be lethal. And Marvin even came out last game, and although he had an insane performance, he was upset with the fact that all 4 of his incompletions, Kyler Murray's, came to Marvin Harrison Jr. on his targets. And although some of those might have been on Kyler, they know they want to get these down and they want to be perfect, because genuinely they had a chance, because Kyler missed Marvin Harrison wide open coming across the field on one of those plays. So I mean, Kyler Murray could have went 21 for 21. I'm not joking. A lot of good plays, a lot of positive things from both of these guys. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, man, let me know down in the comment section below. With that being said, that is going to wrap up today's video, man. If you guys are new to the channel or ended up enjoying, man, consider hitting that subscribe button. I post Arizona Cardinals and NFL related content. So if you are a fan of either of those, this is the perfect channel for you. If you want to break down to the Rams Cardinals game, I also posted a video about that. It is the one before this, so go check that out. But with that being said, that is going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.